and the countdown begins. Hello everyone, welcome to Sport Beat YouTube channel. This is me Ritam, and today we are joined by our guests Rotin and Chitanshu, and today we are going to give you a short review of the Indian Premier League, Tata Indian Premier League, and it's going to start from day after tomorrow on 26th of March. So today we are going to discuss for all the teams for the strategies, and we are also joined with another guest right now, and that's Bhushan. So Bhushan, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for joining. And yeah, so let's start today's discussion for the IPL previews. We'll be discussing the strength, weakness, and a possible playing lineups for each and every team. So without any further words, let's start. But before that, right now, quite a few minutes of hours, I don't know. Harsha Bhogle was seen. Harsha Bhogle was found in a very disturbing video, as we have known. It was later being proclaimed by him that it was actually a promo, not any kind of dangerous stunts or anything. So nothing more to worry about. But yeah, it's a very harsh activity done by Harsha Bhogle. So guys, now let's start today's video. So first of all, as you can see on the screen, we are going with the boys from Bangalore. That's the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So we will start with Shitanshu, the Bangalore boy himself. So first of all, Shitanshu, what do you think of this RCB lineup?
Yeah, as I had mentioned earlier in the videos as well, like it looks decent on paper with quite a few all-round options, like for RCB this time, and with the experience of Faf coming in the top order, which they lacked a lot. They were only dependent on AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli mainly, and last year even Glenn Maxwell. But that kind of experience which they needed in the top was lacking. So with Faf coming in and also taking the responsibility of the captain this year, so that is going to be a very important role. So overall, it looks decent. Like not the best squad in the IPL for this edition, I feel, but decent on paper.
Now coming to Brothil. So Brothil, what do you think that this time RCB is actually a proper team right now to go into the playoffs? Hello, Brothil. Yeah.
Yes. Look, Ritam, it's too early to say this, but if you look at the squad, it looks like a balanced squad. I mean, not not a bad squad. If you see, look at the whole squad, you can really say that it's a balanced squad. Led by Faf du Plessis and a player like Virat Kohli in the team, and also Glenn Maxwell is there. Josh Hazelwood is there. Mohammad Siraj has been good for quite a few
Yeah.
years now. So there has been players, but when it comes to a big tournament, team needs to perform collectively. I feel more than
Hmm.
because tournament is more than a team type of game, more than a player, more than an individual type of game. If one individual or two individuals stand out for a team, that team will do well in a tournament, but it's not easy for them to go into the playoff or to win the IPL trophy. If the whole members, if all the members of the team play well, then it's only possible.
Sijandra, please do CSK review. Bro. We will be doing every team review. Don't worry, don't hurry up. We are starting with RCB right now. We will come to CSK very soon. So, Bhushan, so what do you think? What are RCB's actually strengths and weaknesses right now if you see the squad right now?
Yeah, actually, it's a good squad, and I feel Virat Kohli should play at number three this year because he can anchor the innings, and it would be helpful for them. And Maxwell at four, so it would be a stability in the batting order, and they have Hasranga and Cherfendra for too. So it's it's quite a good squad, and they have some good bowling options too, as Broughton mentioned, and Hazelwood and Siraj and some other. So it's a good squad.
And what's the weaknesses? Even Stephen Roy is also agreeing on you that the strength is a batting part, and absolutely. So what's the weak part of RCB? What do you think?
I feel bowlers. I feel there are weakness in bowlers because you can't really rely on two three bowlers. So you need some good bowlers. And I forgot Harshar Patel. Don't know how he's gonna perform in this season, but hoping that he should continue his dream form again, and it would be good for RCB then.
Also, Stephen Roy is saying strength is batting, weakness is the dead bowling. Absolutely agreeing along with the Bhushan's
Yes.
point. Yeah. So Shidan, yeah, wait, another comment. We have seen Hazelwood failing in the death overs the last season. Mm. CSK fans know it very well. So Shidanshu, so let's take the best playing 11 out of this squad. So what do you think? Who will be the Indra playing 11?
Okay, so like let's do this. So we'll start with the openers.
Hmm?
So as Bhushan also said that we want Virat Kohli to play his original number three position. So I feel Faf obviously as the captain he'll be the opener as well. So
Yes.
Faf along with either Anuj Rawat or Shahbaz Ahmed. So one
Acha.
of these two will open along with Faf du Plessis, followed
Hmm.
by Virat Kohli at number three.
Okay.
Glenn Maxwell, no doubt, number four, if whenever he's available, that
Yes.
is. So Glenn Maxwell at number four.
Yeah.
I would say probably Dinesh Karthik, I would say at number five.
Okay.
Like number five between Mahipal Lomror and Dinesh Karthik, depending on the situation. So five and six, followed by Vanindo Hasaranga at number seven. Uh, wait, how many overseas have we taken so far? Only Faf.
Hasaranga Max.
So these
Three.
Hasaranga in at number seven. Number eight would be Harshal Patel.
Yeah.
Number 9, 10, 11 will be like genuine bowlers, I feel. So that would be a Siraj,
Hmm?
uh, a Hazelwood whenever he's free, fit. I mean, like whenever
Yeah.
he's free or like back into the team. Uh, if not, maybe a David Willey in that position.
Acha. David
And
Willie. Okay.
depending on the conditions, yeah. So these are the 10, and depending on the conditions, whether if it's suiting the pace or the spin, so maybe we can go for a Karan Sharma or a Siddharth Kaul, I feel.
Yes.
So this I would feel is like the probable playing 11. So your four
Oh.
overseas would basically be Faf du Plessis,
Hmm.
Glenn Maxwell, Hasaranga, and till
Willie on the
Hazelwood comes back, probably a Willie or a Hazelwood, like basically Willie or a Hazelwood.
okay. So guys, those who are watching the video, you also can predict your playing 11 in the comment box. So right now we will be marching towards a new next trend, next thing. So Dinesh, can you do the honor?
Yeah.
So then here is RCB. Oh, this is the squad and the jersey, Mumbai Indians jersey. So literally out of us, three of us are literally Mumbai Indians fans. So it will be easy for us. So first of all, we will be starting with the Mumbai Indians fan, Brotin. So Brotin, what do you think
Yeah,
about the
I
squad
think
first
I'm
of
just
all?
going to
The
leave this
Mumbai
one to
Indians.
all three of you. You guys can go ahead. You
Huh?
guys can take this one. I'm giving this one to you. You three can discuss this one. It's all yours.
Okay. Yeah. So Brotin, what do you think about the Mumbai Indians squad?
Yes, it's overall a good squad, but I feel, as a Mumbai Indian fan, I will say we have a little bit inexperience in the middle order, and
Yeah.
also in the bowling attack. I will say because only Bumrah is there, and I know Jofra Archer is a world class bowler, but still, his fitness and injury will be always his challenge and main issue. And
But is he there for this
there will
season?
be, sorry,
Is he there for this
can you
season?
please scroll down?
Yeah.
No, I meant is
Yes,
Jofra Archer
please
available
scroll.
for 2022?
Timal Mills is also good. He can also give you some handy overs with the ball, and Mayank Markande is also there. But still, uh, I feel Mumbai has a little bit inexperienced bowling attack. Only Jasprit Bumrah is there, and because of the exclusion of Trent Bolt, now Trent Bolt is not anymore here. So that's why I feel it become little bit weak, especially the Mumbai bowling attack. But not bad. I will say not bad because Timal Mills is also there. Mayank Markande is there. Then you can see Jofra Archer, if he is fit, he will definitely suit into the playing 11. There is no doubt about that. And middle order batting is a little bit of concern, I feel.
Uh, yeah, but I know. Actually, Siddhartha was saying that I know. Rhythm was saying, "Oh, that's me only." I am saying that Unatkat will win purple cap. Arey, bro, it was a joke. Don't worry. Akshana Agarwal. Okay, clap, clap. Siddhartha KKR करना. Utkarsh Agarwal. भाई KKR में आएंगे. Don't worry.
I think we are going in sequence.
Rhythm, don't laugh in background. Say. Wait. So Bhutan, so Bhutan has already told us about the strength and the weakness of the team. So Bhushan, please say about the playing 11.
Yeah, so I would go with Rohit and Nishan. That's the opening pair for
Yeah.
us. Till as we know, Sai is not there for the first match,
First
so
match.
I will play with Team David or else Dewald Brevis at number 3 for as of now.
Team David at number 3. You will go Team David at number
Yeah, otherwise you can take Dewald Brevis because
3.
he has batted at number 3 in the under 19 World Cup, so he will get
Okay.
some chance to bat more. And at number 4, I will go with Tilak Verma, then Kyron Pollard, and then I can say Team David. We can use him as a finisher, so he can play that finisher role.
Yeah, please continue.
Then we can
Uh,
go with
yeah.
either Sams or Mills, because as we know Sams can bat too, so it would be a good inclusion, and he can ball in power play and death overs too. So I will go with Daniel Sams, and then our bowlers Mayank Markande and Jaydev Unadkat and Jasprit Bumrah.
Okay. Am I also same problem? Lack of death bowlers without Bumrah. Miles Unatkat will go for runs. Yeah. So,
Yes, bowling is the
camera
main
movement
concern.
डाल ले. Yeah, please.
MI has the bowling concern.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why the hell they have taken this. I forgot their name. Basil Thampi. Basil Thampi they have taken. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there at the bottom, right?
But Basil Thampi, I could remember he was the emerging player of the 2017 IPL season. He played for
Gujarat,
Gujarat
Lions. Yeah.
Lions, and he bowled well there. So who knows if he gets a chance, he can really deliver.
But once he
Time
gave
will tell.
70 runs against RCB. So
Durgeshwar is saying Anmol
Yes,
Preet will
yes.
bat at number 3 after the sky. Anmol Preet Singh, a new name coming into
yeah,
the squad. Even though
no, Ritam, he was there with our team, man. not a new
No,
inclusion.
no, I
He's
was
the
saying that
perfect man.
he was in our team, but he has not debuted. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. He should get
Uh,
chance to man.
yeah, 2017 emerging player. Yeah, Basil Thampi. Which team? Bro, we are discussing Mumbai Indians. His bowling action gives way the batsman. Yeah. So literally, guys, right now we have discussed two teams: Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Mumbai Indians. Now marching forward to the next team, and that is going to be which team is it? The
Hitanshi
Chennai
Sahal,
Super Kings.
CSK.
The Chennai Super Kings, and
Welcome,
guys,
Hitanshi.
today Ravindra Jadeja is the new captain of the Chennai Super Kings. Dhoni has given over the baton to Ravindra Jadeja, and he is now the future captain and also right now the captain. So first of all, Shilanshu, you are a CSK fan here out here. So first of all, what's your thought on Dhoni handing the captain to Jadeja? Was it a good decision?
I think it was like if he had to make this decision, it was kind of late, like because the tournament is just about to start. But
Mhm.
since it is Dhoni, we know that he has already planned this way early. Like we have also seen his decisions regarding the international captaincy and international retirement as well, where he
Yeah,
just gives us this surprise out of nowhere. So it is like the perfect time to bring this change, like going forward, because Dhoni, like me myself being a Dhoni fan, I know that although that emotional factor is there with Dhoni being part of CSK and Dhoni the player, but to be honest, like it's high time, like it's been like for any player, like for any sports person, there is a particular age till which you are at the peak of your fitness as well, and even to the peak of your form. So
yeah.
MSD himself has probably noticed that like neither the form is continuing in terms of his batting at least, although his leadership was one thing which is constantly there with the team. So now that he's grooming the youngsters to take up the leadership for the franchise, so this is like the perfect time. Like it's instead of giving away the captaincy maybe like midway through the season, it's better that
Hmm.
he gives him ahead of the starting of the tournament itself. So it's a good decision in my point of view.
Okay. Uh, Suresh is saying Dhoni will bat at number 8 in this CSK team. Now, not so low. Sheikh Azaz is telling no, Dhoni playing at the 6 position. That's a good man. Uh, wait. Dhoni will perform like 2018. Akela final में ले गया था weak team. Where we will hope to see that. Will Dhoni play all matches? This is one of the major questions. Will Dhoni be able to play all the matches, or will he be getting the Gautam Gambhir treatment that I am actually caring about? Yeah, please.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be getting the Gautam Gambhir treatment or anything as such. It is like he's a way big player to uh, keep his ego in front of that. So even he'll
Mm-hmm.
understand. Like earlier when he was having the captaincy role, he had to be part of the playing 11 at any cost. But now that he has taken the decision and he has given up the captaincy, so there's no pressure of being the captain, and also like there's no compulsion that he has to be part of the playing 11. So if he himself sees that he is not performing well or there are better players who can take up the spot, then for sure he might give up the playing 11 as well if we see. Because earlier we saw that Dhoni did not have a particular replacement as a keeper as well in the playing 11. But now you
No,
have like
Devon Conway. Devon Conway is the keeper.
earlier previous seasons like maybe a Robin
Sorry.
Uthappa, but still like now you see that in the playing 11 or in the squad itself we have a lot of other wicket keeping options. Like you have someone like a Conway, you have a Robin Uthappa as well. I think you have a Narayan
Mm-hmm.
Jagadish as well.
Yes.
So you have a lot
Yeah.
of regular keepers present in your squad as well. So if the MSD is not able to perform with the bat now, because earlier the captaincy was one main key which was playing in him being part of the 11. So now if he is not performing with the bat, there might be a chance that he might not feature in the 11. Whereas we could see a lot of other playing 11 combinations coming up with him not being part of the 11.
Also, yeah, another comment has come right now that the Durga Shah said a playing 11. But before coming to your playing 11, we'll be discussing that. But here is the comment. Dhoni gave Jadeja captaincy to groom him in the field. So it's so he doesn't feel trouble in the future years. And in absence of Dhoni after 1 to 2 years of minus retirement, okay, it's a good reason actually. Another is Durgesha is saying, I guess instead of Dhoni, Jagadesan should get a chance as playing as keeper is wasting a slot. Well, I think we will see that in the middle of the tournament or even after get qualified. Let's see. That's all Dhoni and CS management. So right now, coming to Putin. So Putin, what do you think this time CSK advantages or disadvantages? What do you think?
CSK's.
CSK's advantages or disadvantages? Pros and cons.
I think, look, the batting order has been good, but you can say, yes, their bowling is, I feel, on the paper is little bit weak, which yeah, I can see. But I will say their batting is also good. मतलब कोई weakness ही नहीं है ज्यादा उनके बैटिंग में, ये नजर आ रहा है. अ, और अगर बात आई है धोनी की, तो हमको देखिए उनका रिप्लेस थोड़ा पहले जैसा नहीं रहा है, ये हमको एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा. और that's why all type of problems is happening with him, with his batting nowadays, because he's
Yeah.
now almost 40. He's now 40, and you can a player cannot perform with the bat as well as he can do in his 40s, as well as he can do in his 30s. So that's what the problem is happening with Dhoni. And talking about the batting lineup, I think it's been very good batting lineup, starting with Ruturaj Gaikwad as the opener,
Hmm.
and then you can see
Devon Conway.
Hari
Devon
Nisha.
Conway.
Yes, Devon Conway is also there. Robin Uthappa has played well in the last season, in last few matches. Uh, Moeen Ali can also bat. Ravindra Jadeja as a captain, and also not only as a captain, I feel he is one of the main pillars of the CSK's team over
Yeah.
the years. And then Doen Bravo is also there. So Ambati Raidu is there. I feel their batting is quite good, but their bowling, or according to me, their bowling looks like little bit weak. But there is not big weakness in their batting. I mean, huge weakness in their batting, I feel.
So you can see some of the bowling options Vijan Roy experience for the CSK team. Adam Line, Adam Milne, Tikshana, Jadeja, Tushar Deshpande, Hangrekar. So this is the bowling lineup. Durgesha is saying that if they drop Conway, then they can also pick Tikshana. Very excited to see him in IPL. But I think if Tikshana comes into the IPL, I think there will be some controversy, because as you know, the controversy has been happening. There has been a small controversy about that. The Sri Lanka player in Chennai Super Kings team and drop Bravo. Drop Bravo in Tikshana. Well, let's see. So Shitanshu, so please say the playing 11.
Yeah, so there are multiple playing 11s that can be made out of this, because if you see the lineup they have, you have a lot of
Mhm.
players who can open the batting, and out of which a lot of them are also floaters in the batting order. So for sure, Ruturaj Gaikwad will be the one constant opener. But regarding
Yeah.
the other opener, we have a lot of options actually. Like we can go with a Devon Conway who has opened, who is
Yeah.
an opener. We can also have Ambati Raidu who has opened for CSK earlier, and
Mhm.
we can also go with Robin Uthappa who has opened for KKR. So we
Yeah.
literally have like around four openers in our lineup already. And out of that, Robin Uthappa and Ambati Raidu, they have played well in the middle order as well. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
considering that we are going with Devon Conway as one of the overseas player who will open the innings for us, in that case, the lineup would be something like openers Gaikwad and Conway, one down
Acha.
until Moeen Ali is back. Maybe one down we can have Robin Uthappa,
Robin Uthappa, okay.
two down Raidu,
Yes.
Right.
Turan Naidu.
Okay.
That is number 4. Number 5 would be probably a Jadeja.
Yes.
Uh,
Number 5 Jadeja. Number
okay.
6 we can go with MSD.
Yes.
Number
Okay.
7 we will have Dwayne Bravo.
Bravo. Okay.
Yes.
Number 7 Dwayne Bravo. Number 8 we'll have Rajwardhan Hungergaker.
Yeah, it
Hungry
would.
girl. Okay.
Hunger Gekar is a player to watch out for this season.
Yeah, a lot of under 19 players are there in this time. So number 8, right? Number 8 would be Hungergaker. Number 9 I would say would be Deepak Chahar if he's fit.
Yeah.
Number 9 Deepak Chahar.
Okay.
Number 10 would probably be Adam Milne.
Aram. Okay.
Yeah. And number 11 again depends on the conditions whether you want a spinner or a pacer. They could probably go for a Tushar Deshpande in case of a pacer.
Mhm.
I also missed out probably like maybe MSD can come one step down and we can have a Shivam Dubey in that number 6 position.
Acha. First position.
And then we can finish this lineup.
Here, Srijan is asking Moin Ali. Bro, Moin Ali is currently out for
Yeah,
some
as I mentioned,
currently
like I
ill of
mean, since there's that visa issue which is happening, so maybe if he's not back in the if he's not in for the team, in that case this is the lineup. Otherwise, obviously for sure, Moin Ali would be number 3.
Yeah, he will play from the
Number 3
second
would be
match.
Moin Ali for sure since he gives that spin option as well. Uh, and as I said, so if it's a spinning track, like which we're going to see, then probably instead of an Adam Milne, we can get in Tikshana and maybe another, and maybe uh, instead of a Hunger Gaker, we can get a Shivam Dubey in for a pace, this thing, medium pace option.
Okay. Okay. Suraj Sandeep, get some knowledge, bro. Okay, Suraj Sandeep. Okay, let's go. Now we have discussed the CSK playing 11. Now let's come to the next team, and it's going to be whose team it is? The Road Machan, Delhi Capitals. So David Warner squad, that's the Prithvi Shaw squad, and we are starting with Bhushan right now. So Bhushan, so what's the strength of the Delhi Capitals squad, and what's the weakness? Wait a minute, wait a
So
minute, wait a minute. Wait, Bhushan, wait. So Pijandra, you are telling your opening. Sorry, you are playing 11. Ruturaj, Conway, Shivam Dubey, Uttapa, Raidu. Okay, Dubey at number 3. Interesting. Tony, Jadeja, Hungrekar, Milne, Prabodh, or Jordan or Diksha. Okay. Mahin, hello Mahin, thanks for joining. Uh, wait a minute. কেমন আছো? ভালো আছি। প্রতিনদাকে বলতে বলো। প্রতিনদা বলবে, সব বলবে। Don't worry. He will be telling everything. Don't worry. So, okay, we are going to Brotin first right now. Bhushan will be coming to you for the playing 11. So, Brotin, what's the strength and weakness of the Delhi Capital squad?
I feel there is no real weakness because after analyzing the opponent slot, David Warner, Prithvi Shaw is always there, and Prithvi Shaw has been a remarkable opener for DC for last 2 to 3 seasons. And David Warner, we know over the years what he has done in IPL. Then
Absolutely.
came in the middle order. There is Captain Rishabh Pant, explosive player we all know. In his own day, he can destroy any bowling attack single-handedly. So then you can say Robman Powell is also there.
Yeah.
Yazdul can bat. He's under 19 star. There are a lot of under 19 stars to watch out for in this season because Hungarekar is one of them, which we have discussed in CSK. He will be playing for CSK. And here you can say Yazdul. Yazdul is also a very quality batsman. Then Rishabh Pant. Yes.
Okay.
Shikhar Bharat is there. Uh, well,
Wicket keeper.
Shekhar Bharat and Rishabh Pant, you have to choose one because two wicket keeper cannot play at the same point of time. And mainly Rishabh Pant will be the favorite option because he, as a captain, he will be always your first choice. And then you can say Lalit Yadav can bat. I have seen sometimes. Uh, Mitchell Marsh is a handy all-rounder. We all know how well he performed in the semis and finals in the World T20 2021 last year. And then bowling attack is also has been very good. Likes of Rich
Akshar Patel.
Nordje, Akshar Patel,
Yeah.
then Lungi and Gidi is also there.
Hmm.
Chetan
Shardul
Sakaria is
Thakur.
there. Shardul Thakur. Oh, how can we forget Lord Shardul? I mean,
Lord.
yes, Shardul Thakur is also there. Uh, yes, then Mustafizur Rahman is also there.
Hmm.
So plenty of
Yeah.
varieties in bowling lineup also. I feel. So you can say on paper Delhi has no real weakness, but it's all about how they deliver on the biggest of stages. I can see them. I can see them playing in the playoffs from now on. I can say. I mean, I am
Well,
predicting.
uh,
Yes.
well, well, Brotin, right now, just you have said that you don't want two wicket keeper in the playing 11. And here Durgeshwar is asking you the question that what's the problem of keeping two wicket keeper in the playing 11? Is there any kind of problem? What do you think?
There is no specific type of problem, but sometimes what you can break the rhythm of the team. Sometimes I feel, in 2019 World Cup, if you can remember, you know, MS Dhoni was also our main wicketkeeper batsman. Then Rishabh
Yeah.
Pant also played in. KL Rahul also
Dinesh
played as
Karthik.
an opener. KL Rahul also played opener as an opener, but he can also keep wickets as well. Then Dinesh Karthik also
Well,
played. So you cannot apply too much wicket keeper. I feel more than one wicket keeper is not good. That's why Rishabh Pant is perfect in this as a wicket keeper batsman, and also he is the captain of the side.
yeah. So,
I mean, in
Bhushan,
IPL
let's
itself, we
come to
have
the
seen a
playing.
lot of.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
I mean, in IPL itself, we have seen a lot of teams going with multiple keepers in the playing 11. So I don't think that's an issue.
Hmm.
Like we saw Punjab having Prabh Singh, KL Rahul, and I think Nicholas Puran, three of them in the same 11. And Rajasthan Royals always goes with Samson and Butler both together. So I mean, it's more dependent on like whether like the secondary keeper who is there in the team is like a decent fielder for you or not. That's what I think is more important.
Commenters come. Brotin sir, please don't give more pain. Don't say about 2019 World Cup. Already I am in pain today. Okay. So many fans are with their problems. So Bhushan, let's start with the playing 11 of the Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, so playing 11 would be David Warner and Prithvi Shaw, no doubt about that. We know David Warner, how he's an explosive opener. And at number three, I will be going with Mitchell Marsh because we have seen him performing at number three. His prime
Yeah.
position in Big Bash League 2 and in the World Cup 2. So I
Hmm.
will pick Mitchell Marsh at number three. At number four, no
Yeah.
doubt about Rishabh Pant. He has played very well till now, and as Brotin said, when he's in the charge, he can destroy any bowling attack. At number five, I would probably pick Sarfaraz Kaur or any other batting option, or might be Roman Powell, but that can spoil the overseas combination. Let's see how they goes. At number
Yeah.
six, I will go with Akshar Patel,
Yeah. Sure.
and then um, any other all rounder. Yeah, Lalit Yadav. We can see him playing in the playing 11. And at number eight, Shardul Thakur, no doubt.
Hmm.
And there is Nokia at number nine. Kuldeep Yadav at number 10. And I will see how many overseas I have picked. March, Nokia.
Uh,
right?
Well,
Three.
Bhushan, wait a bit. Yeah, Bhushan, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but here's something. Worrisome is there that Hotel Raj is now in the hands of terrorists. Is it true? Let once let me check it once.
Not sure. I think
Bhushan,
we
you can
have to
continue.
check it.
Yeah. Bhushan, you can
Yeah.
continue. You can continue. Arey, don't joke, bro. Don't joke. What the hell, Mangal Pan? You are telling a freedom fighter this? What are you, man? You are calling a freedom fighter a terrorist. What kind of thing is this, man? Don't please don't promote this kind of thing, please. Bhushan, you can continue, please. You can
I have picked three overseas, right? Three overseas players,
continue.
or I have
Yeah.
covered all four of them.
Yeah, you have taken
Um,
three: Mitchell Marsh, David Warner, and either a Powell or a at Powell.
Yeah.
If
hmm.
you are having Powell, that's fine.
So at number 11, they can go with Lungi Ngidi, Mustafizur Rahman, Chetan Sakaria,
Yeah.
or Kamlesh Nagarkoti. So they have very varieties in their bowling lineup. So it's looks quite a well balanced playing 11.
Yeah. So we have completed right now the Delhi Capitals playing 11. Right now, Koda being the Mangal Singh. So by Mangal Pandey क्यों बोला भाई? Stupidity. Oh, ये थोड़ा out of mind हो गया था. So let's come to the next team. Delhi Capitals out. Now coming to the most one of the most choking teams of IPL. That's Punjab Kings. The first position always lies with RCB. The second position of choking goes to Punjab Kings. And here we are, Mayank Agarwal squad. So first of all, we'll go to the Bhushan again. The Bhushan, Punjab Kings weakness and strength. What do you think on this?
Yeah, looking at the squad, actually, they have built some good squad this year, but can't rely on some of the players that they can surely will perform. I feel Rahul, Liam Livingstone is the number one contender for this. Can't assure him any of the that how can he play and how it goes for their team. And other squad, they have some good inclusions as Johnny Bairstow and Shah Rukh Khan. Shizanshu, can you
Bhushan,
just
can you
scroll
answer
it
this?
down?
Bhushan, can you answer this first? Should not DC use Powell at number 4 as he plays King very well?
Yeah, they can use as I told that at number 5 they can play with Roman Powell too. So they can swap the position with Rishabh Pant at 5 and Powell at number 4. It would be good for them.
Okay. Uh, yeah. We are coming to this. We are coming to this on the Punjab Kings. So Bhushan, you can continue with your thoughts.
And actually, it's a good squad. Bowling looks quite well. I feel Raj Baba should play as we have seen him performing, and his name Kagiso Rabada that has
Yeah.
given them the strength to their bowling lineup. Man, it has been the great inclusion for them. And again, they picked Sandeep Sharma. He has been very good in power play. Even Harpreet Bar, Arshdeep Singh, and you can say Ishan Porel and Rahul Char is good in the middle overs. So it's quite good squad for them. And let's see how Mayank Agarwal leads them. Hoping for some good things to happen. At least they can hopefully will qualify for playoff. Let's see how it goes. And they have the Odin Smith too. Uh, we have seen him performing in the bilateral series and CPL too. So he can uh, he can perform some extraordinary and give them some hope.
So Siddhanshu, what's the playing 11?
Okay, so the thing is, again, openers, there are three contenders for the opening slot. So we
Yeah.
have Mayank Agarwal, Shikhar Dhawan, and Johnny Bairstow as well.
Mhm.
So that we'll have to see. So I think one of them will probably play at number three, which most probably would be Bairstow, I guess. who would go down
Yeah.
at number 3, or a Mayank Agarwal. I mean, for sure, Shikhar Dhawan is going to open. That is for sure. The other one who is going to be his opening partner could be either a Mayank Agarwal or a Johnny Bairstow. One of them will play at number 3. Uh, Brotin and Bhushan, you guys can like give your comments as well as we go along. So, like, is there any other
Yeah, actually, Barrister would be good for them at number 3.
Number
yeah,
three.
so
Okay.
yeah, so either Bairstow or Mayank Agarwal would have, one of them will be the opener and the other one would be the number 3. And number 4, I would probably go with Liam Livingston.
Okay.
Liam Livingston at number 4, which I can see here. Number
He
5,
will also give you the bowling option as well.
yeah, and number 5 probably Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, number 5 would be Shah Rukh Khan, and in the top 5 we have covered 2 overseas so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Barrister. Yeah.
yeah, so number 5 would be
Barrister.
number 5 is Shah Rukh Khan. Number 6, we could probably say Rishi Dhawan.
Rishi Dhawan.
Uh,
Okay.
Rishi Dhawan or Harpreet Brar, like one of those. Or like number 6 can be, number 6 and 7 can be one of Rishi Dhawan or Harpreet Brar and Odin Smith. So like out of these 3, 2 of them will be in that number 6, number 7, which can change according to the situation, I feel. So 6 and 7 is done, and I'm having Odin Smith so far. So that is 3 overseas done, 7 players done. Number 8 would be, I would say, Kagiso Rabada
Yeah.
at number 8. Number 9 would be a Sandeep Sharma. And number 10, we can have Rahul Chahar. And number 11, Arshdeep Singh.
Okay. So, guys, currently we discussed the Punjab Kings preview for the before the starting of the
Brotin
IPL.
and
Yeah.
Brotin and Bhushan,
Brotin-
any differences,
not-
like, any
Yeah.
suggestions? Like I'll just repeat it once. Like so, number 1, 2, and 3 is Shikhar Dhawan, Mayank Agarwal, and Johnny Bairstow. Number 4 would be Liam Livingston. Number 5 would be Shah Rukh Khan. Number 6 and 7 will be Harpreet Brar and like one of Harpreet Brar or Rishi Dhawan, depending on spin or pace, and Odin Smith. So Odin Smith one is confirmed. Harpreet Brar or Rishi Dhawan based on the condition. So 6 and 7 is done. Number 8, I would put Kagiso Rabada up as a batsman compared to the other bowlers. Number 8. Number 9 would be Sandeep Sharma because of the opening bowling, like the swing he gets. Number 9.
Yes.
Number 10 would be, I think I said Ishan Porel. I think number 10 would be Rahul Chahar, and number 11 would be Arshdeep Singh. So this was my lineup. So I think the bowling is covered where you have Arshdeep Singh, left arm pace, Kagiso Rabada and Sandeep Sharma with the right arm pace, and Odin Smith as well with the middle overs. Then we can see, I think probably instead of Rishi Dhawan, they could probably go with a Harpreet Brar for that spin option. So Harpreet Brar, Liam Livingston, and Rahul Chahar will be the spin options. And Shah Rukh Khan, maybe if he also bowls, like if needed, he can contribute with the ball as well. So, and batting till number 7 would be what they have.
Okay. So right now we have completed the Punjab Kings preview. Now let's come to the next team. Let's come to the next team. What team it is? It's the Calcutta Knight Riders. The Knight Riders from the Bengal, and that's the hometown of mine. So yeah. So as we know, wait, can the screen? Okay. Okay. So here is the Calcutta Knight Riders playing 11. Sorry, here is the Calcutta Knight Riders squad you can see right now. So first of all, Calcutta Knight Riders, Brotin, what's your think is the strength and weaknesses of the team of KKR?
Yeah, I feel the middle order batting has been one of the weakness in this KKR batting lineup because other than Shreyas Iyer, you cannot find too many players, match changers in this match winners in this team in the middle order because other than Shreyas Iyer. In opening
Hmm.
slot, you can have Venkatesh Iyer, and also you can open with Ajinkya Rahane. And as Alex Sales is injured and he is out of the IPL, so Aaron Finch has come in his place. So also Aaron Finch and Venkatesh Iyer can also open, or also Ajinkya Rahane and Venkatesh Iyer can also open. Shreyas Iyer is there. Andre Russell is there. Andre Russell has been a key player for KKR over the years, and also Sunil Narine can open. But still, you know, I feel in this KKR slot, middle order batting has been a problem. Other than Shreyas Iyer, there is not too much
Russell?
responsible. Not responsible. I mean, there is
Nitish
not too
Rana.
much, game changer or match winner type of players. Nitish Rana has been has been a good player, but even he sometimes
Mhm.
uh, plays some,
Hmm.
even if he sometimes becomes inconsistent. Played only in 2 innings, and then after he lost he can also lose his momentum in next 5 matches. So there is no guarantee from Nitish Rana also. But Nitish Rana has been a good player. We cannot deny that. And come to bowling, I feel Pat Cummins is also there. Shivam Mabi is
Yeah.
handy bowler. Then Tim Saudi is a world-class operator. We all know what he can do. And then you can play either Umesh Yadav or Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti has been really exceptional in the last season of the IPL.
Mhm.
I mean, in the 2021. So you can
Yeah.
play Varun Chakravarti or either Umesh Yadav. Umesh Yadav has got plenty of international experience. So under his experience, that will benefit KKR, I feel.
Yeah.
And Pat Cummins, Shivam Mabi, Team Saudi, and Umesh Yadav or Varun Chakravarti. But I feel their middle order batting has been a problem. A little bit weakness is there.
Okay. So, Bhushan, what's your thought on this KKR team?
Yeah, actually a good squad, but I totally agree with Protein squad that the middle order is the concern. As you can see, if we put Shreyas Iyer at number three, then Nitish Rana will bat at number four, and at number five, that there would be a gamble between Sheldon Jackson or Sam Billings. So don't know whom
Mm-hmm.
they will go with as a wicket keeper option. And at number six and number seven, you can have Russell and Narayan. So at least they both are the trustable ones. So I feel number four and five is there the main concern, and bowling is good, but I still feel that they are missing. They will be missing the services of Lockie Ferguson, the speedster, but they have picked the Pat Cummins and Shivam Mavi again, so it would be a good for them. And even we know how Umesh Yadav is quite a good option. And as we know, other Russell and Narayan can bowl too, so it would be helpful for them. And Varun Chakravarti too.
Okay. So here is my playing 11 that I have made right now. So opening slot, I think I am giving to Venkatesh Iyer, obviously the obvious choice for the opening, and I will be trying with Ajinkya Rahane for the first few matches. Let's see whether he actually plays well or not. Number three, I am going
Yes,
for Shreyas as the captain. Yeah, please.
perfect.
Anyone? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Protein is coming back, so yeah. Huh. Number three, I am going with Shreyas because it's his natural position. You
Mhm.
Shreyas is bad at number three and number four respectively, but I will go with Rana at number four. He's the perfect one. And also, there is a lacking of wicketkeeper right now, which can be filled by
Mhm.
Sheldon Jackson. Sheldon
Mhm.
Jackson is the wicketkeeper here. Then I'm going with Russell, obvious choice. Russell is the main player right of the team. Sunil Narine, Sunil Narine, an obvious power hitter batsman who can actually benefit you through spin bowling as well, and even can play some good hitting shots. Next, on depending on the conditions, I will play Mohammad Nabi or Pat Cummins. We know they both can bat as well; they can do bowling as well. But given on the pitch condition, I think I need to select on this. I need to select between both. Varun Chakraborty, another obvious choice. Next from the overseas, another first bowler. I'm going for Team Saudi, and here my four overseas quota is finished. And finally, but no choice, I think I need to go with Umesh Yadav. He is the one who is actually experienced right now. But he is actually the weakest link of the team because as he has seen the performance of Umesh Yadav the previous IPL. So this is the playing 11 on ticker. I think can be there. So right now, let's go to the next team.
Like one thing I just wanted to say, like
Yeah.
probably they could, like instead of a Tim Saudi, if they can include probably Shivam Mavi.
Or else
And
Umesh Yadav out and Shivam Mavi in.
Uh,
no,
yes.
I was
Yeah.
saying that because of the overseas slot. So instead of a Tim Saudi, you can get get the Indian pacer in, and you can have Sam Billings in place of Sheldon Jackson for the experience.
Acha.
That's it
Yeah.
in the middle order.
Okay. Okay. Guys, we are
Yes,
discussed about the four ball over.
Sam Billings is also a very good wicketkeeper batsman.
Okay. Now coming to the hottest favorite of the IPL, hottest favorite because as we know how they have performed at the IPL action, it's the boys in pink mostly. The Rajasthan Royals, the first time champions. So Rajasthan Royals. So Chidhan, starting with you, what's the strength and weaknesses of the Rajasthan Royals?
I mean, they have gone with a lot of bowlers, like you can see in this. And the weakness, I mean, one thing which I found a bit confusing in their auction process was they already had someone like a Yashasvi Jaiswal,
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
left-hand opener
Devda Patil.
who builds the innings, and they still went after someone like a Devadar Padikkal. So
Yeah,
it's going to be either of them who's going to play probably in the playing 11, and the other one is going to be a waste of a resource for the team.
Actually, that was
Probably,
a gamble.
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like the other player, if they would have gone to some other team, they would have been like one of the first choice openers, either ways. Because you already have someone like a Sanju Samson and a Joss Butler who can be the regular openers for you. On top of that, you already had Yashasvi Jaiswal as well, and you still went for another opener. So that kind of threw it off. But yeah, I mean, towards the end of the auction, they came up with like all the overseas slots. So the only thing is, I feel it's a very experienced squad which we see compared to the kind of youngster-based team which we used to see from Rajasthan. So this time they have gone for a lot of experience, whether it is the pace department or it is the spin department. They have gone for a lot of experience. Like in spin, you can see they have experienced Indian bowlers like Ravichandran Ashwin and Yuzvendra Chahal. And in the pace attack, you can see they have a Trent Bolt who has done exceptionally well for like Mumbai Indians in the previous editions and in his national team as well.
Even
So
Prasidh Krishna. So their
yeah, even
bowling
Prasidh
looks
Krishna,
very
who
decent.
yeah,
hmm,
probably the middle order again like is going to something like all the batsmen are someone who probably would be playing in the top of the order. So I would just say that probably the middle order. I mean, you wouldn't have a regular middle order batsman in their team. Like majority of them are like the top order batters. That's the only thing I feel. Like Daryl Mitchell, also you see is probably in the top order for New Zealand. Uh, Only like a Jimmy Neesham and like a Riyan Parag would be someone who plays in the middle order. For
Yeah.
the finishing role, I would say is like a bit which they lack. Like we saw KKR, they had the power of Russell to finish the innings, or in case of RCB, maybe they have Glenn Maxwell to finish off the innings if he's coming lower down the order. But here in that case, I don't see that power hitter or that kind of a finisher or like the pinch hitter kind of a role in their
Shimran
team.
Hetmyer should do this job then. Shimran Hetmyer should be used as a finisher.
Yeah, he could be used. Yeah, that again will be depending on the composition whether he's going to be part of the playing 11 or not.
Yeah, actually.
So right now coming to Brotin again. So Brotin, what can be the playing 11 for the Rajasthan Royals?
Yes, so Devdutt Padikkal and then yes, Yashasvi Jaiswal are my openers because
Butler, yeah,
left right combination could be better, but you know Yashasvi Jaiswal can also bat as an opener, and Devdutt Padikkal, we have seen what he has done for RCB in last two seasons. So these are my openers. One down, I will play Rasi Bhandar Dusen,
number three. Okay.
number three. Number
Hmm.
three, Rasi Bhandar Dusen. And then,
Josh Butler.
oh, sorry, I have made a mistake. You know,
Yeah.
uh, Devdutt Padikkal and Josh Butler are my openers. I haven't seen Josh Butler, that's why. Yes.
Acha.
Josh Butler and Devdutt Padikkal are my openers. Then
Hmm.
Yashasvi Jaiswal can also bat at three. Then my number four will be Shimran Hetmeyer.
Not okay.
Uh, five, hmm, five Sanju Samson.
Oh, yeah.
Too low for
Hmm.
him.
Yeah. Isn't 5 too low for Sanju Samson?
Maybe
Yeah,
yes.
that's
You can interchange between Sanju Samson and Shimran Hetmeyer because Shimran Hetmeyer can also bat at number five. So Sanju Samson can also, exchange his position. Being an experienced player for RR for over the years. So
yeah.
Sanju Samson number four, Shimran Hetmeyer number five. Then number six will be Rian Porak will
Riyan
be my
Parag.
number six. Yes, Rian Porak number six. Then number seven, Jimmy Nisham is my number seven.
I think he should be he's considered as a finisher if I say according to Shimron
Yeah.
Hetman. Don't you think so that Nisham is actually a proper finisher as compared to Hetman?
Yes, Nisham has been a proper finisher, but
Even
that's why he can bat
even
at
they
also
have
seven. I feel.
Yeah. We all remember what has happened in the New Zealand versus England match. What a finish that was.
Yes, against
even
England in the semi-finals.
Yeah. So next number
Hmm.
eight,
Number eight, Nathan Coulter Nile.
Fulton Island. Okay, overseas quota I think
Yes,
over overseas quota Josh Butler. Then you said about Shimron Hetman,
Nisha.
Jimmy Nisha,
Nisha.
Nathan Good.
Yeah.
Four
Shimran
overseas quota
Hetmeyer,
team.
Josh Butler.
Yeah. And
Shimran
Jimmy Nisha,
Hetmeyer, Josh Butler.
Nisha.
Then I have talked James Nisham.
And
Oh,
Fulton
Rasi
Island, now
Bhandar
you're saying.
Joseph. Sorry. No other overseas player can play here. So no, Nathan
Already I think
Coulter Nile I
yeah.
will not pick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So at eight I will pick Kuldeep Yadav.
Kuldeep Yadav. Oh, not that one. Acha.
No, this is not
Yeah.
that. This
The
is not
other
that
one.
good.
Sorry, Kuldeep
Yeah.
Yadav. No. Kuldeep Sen, you can give chance to him. Then
Kuldeep Sen.
Navdeep Saini
Okay.
is also there.
The Beamer King.
Yuzvendra Chahal and
And
Prasidh
Ashwin.
Krishna and R.
No,
Ashwin.
Ashwin in the playing
Oh,
list.
sorry, Trent. I then I will drop Rasib Bhandar Dusen for Trent Bolt because how can you
Yeah.
drop Trent Bolt?
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay,
But when
let's
did you
start
take Rasib Bhandar?
again.
Oh, acha. You
I
have
think
taken
let's start
Rasib
again.
Bhandar in place of Nathan Fulton Island.
Yeah.
No, let's
Yes,
start off
yes,
the
yes.
playing 11 again.
Yeah, you have started. Okay.
So we'll start with the opening slot. So opening, I mean, Brotin went with Padikkal and Butler, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
So,
Particle.
Yeah, so Padikkal and Butler looks a good combination to me as well. So my only thing is they might go with Padikkal or Yashasvi Jaiswal, one of them
Yeah.
in the playing 11 and in the opening slot. So
Hmm.
Padikkal or Yashasvi Jaiswal along with Butler with open. Number three, I feel would be Sanju Samson, the regular
Yeah,
number three that
he's
he would play. Number four would be number four could be Hetmeyer.
Hmm.
Yeah, number four could be Hetmeyer.
Yeah.
Number five, we'll have number five can be we can go for a Jimmy Neesham at number five or a Riyan Parag at number five.
Okay.
yes.
Uh, then again, number six would be a tough choice. Maybe probably with the number six slot is a bit difficult now. So the openers were set, Padikkal and Butler. Number three, we went with Sanju Samson.
Samsung.
Hmm.
Number four, let's keep number four as let's say Karun Nair for now. Number four, Karun Nair for
Karuna.
the middle order. Karun Nair. Number four,
Hmm.
Karun Nair. Number
Okay.
five would be Shimran Hetmeyer. Number five, Shimran Hetmeyer. Followed by number six, Riyan Parag. Riyan Parag or Jimmy Neesham. Six and seven, Riyan Parag, Jimmy Neesham.
Hmm.
So seven players done. Number eight would be Ravichandran Ashwin.
Yeah.
Number nine would be uh, Prasidh Krishna. Number 10 would be Yuzi Chahal. And number 11 would be Trent
Okay.
Bolt.
Yeah.
That's
Bhushan, what
also
do you
wrong.
think?
Yeah, please.
No, no, I'm saying Bhushan, like, would you like to add or like change something in this lineup?
Yeah, this looks quite sorted playing 11, but I think I read some update that Padikkal might bat at 3. So they can include just Jaiswal and Padikkal both together in the playing 11. And so like
Yeah, that is
Jaiswal,
fine.
Butler
Like,
opening and Padikkal at number 3 and Samson 4 and then all the down the order.
then, like, basically, Karun Nair goes off number four, and
Yeah, yeah.
we have the same limit. Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, if at all Padikkal is
Hmm.
fine and performing at number three, then well and good. Because, like,
Yes.
as far as I have seen him, I've only seen him as an opener for RCB. So I'm
Hmm.
not sure about him performing at number three. So that was the only doubt I had.
And we
So yeah,
also know that he literally struggles in the middle order, as we have seen. His main strong point is the power play overs only, and he actually struggles in the middle overs, as we have seen the
exactly.
with the
That's what
particular.
that's what I meant. Yeah, Yashasvi Jaiswal and Padikkal both are very similar players. Like they'll probably capitalize on your opening, like the play overs.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
actually,
like
they
these
shouldn't
four are
have
your
picked Devdutt Padikkal because you have written Yashasvi Jaiswal and you are picking up another opener. So that's a disadvantage for them.
yeah. So like the ones I have highlighted, those are the for sure playing four bowlers. I think Chahal,
Yes.
Ashwin, Vasid Krishna, and Trent Bolt. So those are the four top. Like those are the bottom four for sure. And
Yeah.
then you have Yashasvi Jaiswal, Devdutt Padikkal, Shimran Hetmeyer, Sanju Samson, and Josh Butler. Four, five, and the bottom four, nine. And then you have a Jimmy Neesham and a Riyan Parag. So probably like if at all needed, maybe they could get a Rasi Vanderdusen in for the middle order and drop Jimmy
Mhm.
Neesham. That could be one option.
But
Like if at
that
all,
will exclude an extra bowling option. But as of now, you can see their top 4 or 5 batsmen, none of them can bowl. So they have to play any one of them, Nisham, Mitchell, or Fulter Knight, so that they
yeah,
can bowl at least 2 or 4 overs. Or otherwise, Riyan Parag should bowl 2 overs then.
right.
So, guys, marching towards the next team, and it's literally oh ho ho, the Sunrisers and Hyderabad. The boys of Kane Williamson. They are last. They are previous time the last in the points table, and this time we want to see them actually shining up against the big concern, even though they had a pretty average at the auction table.
Mm.
Now let's go on to Bhushan to tell us the strength and weakness of the team. It's alright.
Actually, it's a good squad, but I probably feel that they are very weak in the batting. Can't rely on Nicholas Puran and some other batsmen. Uh, Abhishek Sharma and all, they were saying that Kane Williamson and Abhishek Sharma will open. But I feel Rahul Tripathi should get a
Rahul
chance to open.
Tripathi.
Yeah,
We have
and
seen
any
him
other
explode in the opening in Pune, like
yeah,
Rising Pune Super Giants.
mm. He has a very good performance at the top of the order.
Yeah.
And I feel I want Kane Williamson at number 3 too because he can anchor the innings. And
Markram at
if
number 4, I feel.
yes, or otherwise you can take him at the opening slot too. He feeds there too. Markram and Rahul Tripathi, not a bad combination. So that number 4 slot opens for Nicholas Puran.
Okay. Yeah.
And then number 5, Abhishek Sharma would be good, followed by Abdul Samad and Washington Sundar. Bowling
So we are done with
attack,
7 players, I think, right?
yeah. So
And number
bowling
7 players.
Bhuvneshwar, Karthik, and I will go with Umran Malik.
Imran Malik, yeah. But
And
I
so
think
the
your
11th,
spin is like, I mean, the weak link in, I think, SRH is their spin, I feel.
yeah. So they have. So if you want some spin, Aiden Markram should bowl 2 or 3
Yeah.
overs.
Hmm.
Aiden
And even
Markram,
they
Washington
have,
Sundar, and Abhishek Sharma and Abdul Samad.
yeah,
So basically,
yeah.
this is your
Or
bowling. This is your spin bowling, basically.
and at number 11 you can pick one of the spinner between Shreyas Gopal and Jagjeet Suchit. So it would be good.
I mean, there's not a lot of experience. I can only see a Bhuvneshwar Kumar as the experienced bowler in this lineup, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Still we are excluding Thangarasu Natarajan. So let's see how it
हाँ
goes.
मतलब like Natarajan, I mean, like you can't call him a very experienced bowler. Like I agree, he has played for
Perform
India,
well, yes.
but not that much of the international exposure so far. I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like not much to discuss in this.
Yeah.
Let's coming to our next team right now. Guess we can see. I think it's for the new two teams, and that's the new team, the Lucknow Super Giants. You can hear the theme song of the Lucknow Super Giants in the channel of them. That's a good song. And here is the team. The light colored jersey, as we have seen, and also a good logo. Already we know that how it's copied. But let's see, look at the squad of Lucknow Super Giants. So, Jidanshu, what's your thought on this Lucknow Super Giant team? And what can be the playing 11?
I mean, on the day of the auction itself, like I had told that this is one of the strongest squads, like along with CSK and Punjab, which we could see. Like after the auction, on papers, this is one of the finest squad you
Yes.
could come up with. Like you have the international experience of KL Rahul and Quinton de Kock to open the batting, the left and right hand combination, and
Yeah.
basically both of them are capable wicket keepers. So, two wicketkeeper batsmen opening your innings with the left hand right hand combination and the international experience. That
Deadly
said, you can
combination.
go with. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's a deadly combination.
Yeah, that's what.
absolutely.
So, and both are not like the ones like in case of Rajasthan, we saw that you have players who like build innings in your opening, but whereas we see both of them are explosive at the top itself. So
Yeah.
that is going to give a very big boost to the power play batting of Lucknow Super Giants. And following in number 3, I would say we could have a Manish Pandey at number 3,
Yeah,
who has
Hold
done
on.
fairly well for the IPL teams, but international he hasn't got. Like he's an experienced campaigner, although he hasn't got a lot of chances in the international circuit because of the remaining talent. So number 3 would be Manish Pandey. Number 4, I would say maybe a Marcus Stoinis,
Yeah.
or Marcus Stoinis would be in at number 4. Number 5 could be Deepak Huda.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
So basically, 5, 6, 7 are your floaters in this. Like 5, 6, 7 are very uh, decent with the bat and decent with the ball kind of option. So 5, 6, 7 is basically Deepak Huda, Krunal Pandya, and your Jason Holder.
Yes.
So 5, 6, 7 is this. And so now we have covered like 7 players, out of which we have taken, I think, 3 overseas so far. Quinton de
Because,
Kock, Marcus Minus, and Jason Holder.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so 7 players done. Then we'll be having an Avesh Khan for sure and a Ravi Vishnu for sure.
Yes.
So 9 done. Now the remaining 2 slots, one will be by an overseas player. And as we know, Mark Wood is not going to be part of the squad. So I think
Yeah.
Andrew Ty is going to join. So I think either an
Andrew
Andrew
Ty
Ty
or
or a
Chamira.
yeah,
Chamira.
Yeah,
Andrew Ty or a Dushmanta Chamira would be one of the other options. And the last, like the playing 11, the last player, it could be either a Krishnappa Gautam or an Ankit
Or
Rajput.
Shaban Nadeem even. But they have
Uh,
spin bowling options, so they
yeah,
might
I
go
mean,
with
spin, they
the
already
pacer.
have Kunal Pandya, Ravi Bishnoi, and Deepak Huda.
Yeah.
So
So Ankit
they
Rajput
might,
probably will play, I think.
yeah, probably Ankit Rajput or
Huh.
and even Krishnappa Gautam, as I mentioned. So like it could be any of these,
Yeah.
depending on the situation. So basically, they have a lot of bowling options and a deep batting lineup as well. So I feel this is like the perfect 11 they can go for.
Okay. This is the Lucknow Super Giants Perica 11, and also the we discussed about the strength and weakness of the Lucknow Super Giants. Overall, it's a pretty squad, and we can also expect a brilliant performance from this team, as we know how balanced this squad is. Okay. Now coming to the last team of this IPL, that's Gujarat Titans. It was bought by the CBC Capital, and the coach is Ashish Nehra, and the captain of Hardik Pandya. So this is a Gujarat Titans squad, as we can see. So first of all, Bhushan, please tell out the strength and weakness, and I will be concluding with the predicted 11. So Bhushan,
Yeah.
please start.
So I feel Gujarat Giants' weakness is their batting order. Uh, bowling options, they have some good bowling options like Rashid Khan and some other bowlers, but I probably feel they are lacking in their batting order. So you can go with Shubman Gill and Rahmanullah Gurbaz at the top. At number 3, I don't see many promising batsmen. So Sai Sudarshan might play, or yeah, Abhinav Manohar, yeah, or yeah, um,
Or
Abhinav
probably they
Sadranjani.
can open, or
Yeah,
probably they can open with Saha and Gill and Gurbaz at number 3. If Gurbaz is in the 11.
yeah, might be. That would be good. Or they can play with Saha down the order to or Matthew Wade down the order.
Matthew is also good. Yeah.
So batting is their real concern, man. At number 4 would be Gurkirat Man or any other batter you can see. David Miller can play. That uh, that will give the stability. Then Hardik Pandya and some other all-rounders like Drake
Rahul
or
Tewatia.
Rahul Tewatia. Yeah, Rahul Tewatia is good. Even Vijay Shankar can play. So
Hmm?
on paper, their batting looks very weak. That's the real concern for me.
Yeah. So it's my I am telling my predicted 11 of the Gujarat Titans squad. So here it is. So first of all, I will be going. Deal is the permanent opener, as we can know. He's the permanent opener
Perfect.
in the squad.
Hmm.
Yeah, and his partner. That's the major question. You can either go with Matthew Wade or even with Chaha.
Hmm.
But I will be going with Wade here right now. Number three,
Okay.
I think Vijay Shankar will be there, perfect one. I hope Vijay Shankar has become an experienced player, as we have seen right now. He's the captain of the Tamil Nadu squad as well. He has some decent performance in the domestic format. Number 4, David Miller. Moment, right? Yeah. Now number 5. Number 5, I can go for Riddhiman Shah as well, or Abhinav Chandragani, as Bhushan was saying about him right now.
Yeah.
Number 6, obviously the captain Hardik Pandya. That's natural position. Number 6, he will be coming. He will be getting the role of finisher, and also I think he might bowl also. He has passed the yo-yo
Yeah.
test that he is going. Rahul Tewatia, number 7, another all-rounder. But to be honest, I haven't seen his batting since that smashing of Corporate. I haven't seen his proper batting till now. Sai Kishore, obvious choice. Rashid Khan, Mohammad Shami, Lockie Ferguson. Last three bowling options, they are the perfect one. So literally the thing that matters is that Riddhiman Shah will be there in the squad or not. That's the major thing that I am having a problem. So Siddharth, what's your thought?
Yeah, looks like a pretty decent lineup. But again, like the batting, I mean, that's what on papers it still looks the okayish. But again, depends on how they perform because they don't have any set players for the set roles in the playing 11. Like we have Hardik Pandya who can play that pinch hitting or the finishing role. You have Shubman Gill as a regular opener, but you have a lot of empty slots. Like who's the
Yeah.
other opener? You can either go for a Saha or a Gurbaz or a Matthew Wade,
Not
but
very. Yeah.
that will change the composition of the rest of the lineup. But yeah, I mean the lineup that you're given probably will be the one they would go ahead with.
By the way, talking about Gurbaz, he can come. I think he has. As I see the World Cup, he's literally a one-down batsman, isn't it? He's a one-down batsman, right?
Yeah, that's
Abdullah
what
Even
in
he
Gurbaz.
World
can
Cup
open
also
the
he has
innings.
played one or two down.
Yeah.
Then if Miller fails to perform, I can replace Miller with Gurbaz. But do you think it would be a good idea?
So I felt that the opening could be like Saha. Like if we are having, then probably a Saha and a Shubman Gill to open with
Yeah.
Gurbaz or Matthew Wade at number 3.
Hmm.
Number 4 would be let's say a Vijay Shankar.
Okay.
Number
Yeah. Number
5
4.
David Miller. Number 5
Hmm.
David Miller. Number 6 and 7 Gurkirat and Pandya.
They was.
Oh, good.
Number, like
Good all-rounder.
depending. Yeah, 6 and 7. Number 8 Rahul Tewatia. Number 9 Rashid Khan.
Hmm.
Lockie Ferguson and Shami.
Man, literally, to be honest, I see right now 4 all-rounders coming. You said about Tewatia, Pandya, Gulukida, and I think another one you said.
Vijay Shankar as well.
Yeah, Shankar. Yeah. 4 all-rounders already. Pretty. But to be honest, they are not so reliable as we are thinking right now. They are
Yeah.
not so reliable. They
Actually,
are too,
they don't have any
huh?
players which are actually they don't have any players which are very fixed for the number 3, 4, 5 role. So at least for now hope at we can hope for David Miller to play at number 4 at least. So we can trust on him at least. But they are literally missing number 3 batsman and number 5 batsman. So let's see how they go with the playing 11.
Yeah. So we have concluded right now the every team's preview and analysis. So experts, what do you think? Who is winning the trophy? Any predictions before the cup? Sudhanshu?
Like on papers, it looks like a tough competition between Lucknow Super Giants, Punjab, and CSK. Like one of these three. Like
Yes.
Even
probably
DC.
two out of these three would be the finalists, I would say. So yeah.
By the way, what you said? That who will be the finalist?
Like Lucknow Super Giants, Punjab Kings, and CSK. Like out of these
Hmm.
three, I feel two might end up in the finals.
Sure. Okay. And who is winning it? If you want to select from this.
Heart says obviously CSK, but seeing the lineup, I would probably say Lucknow has a slightly upper hand.
Yeah. Uh,
Bhushan?
Actually, man, it's very hard to predict because anything can happen. And as Sitanshu say, I will say that on paper DC looks very uh, I mean strong too. They can even enter the playoffs, and some we might see some underdogs team entering the playoffs like Rajasthan Royals or Mumbai Indians.
And the champions?
Mm, might be agree with Sitanshu. Lucknow
Huh?
CSK or DC. Lucknow CSK or might be DC or even MI. We
Okay, good one. For me, I think this time, as you have said, the Lucknow Super Giants already a proper balanced squad, to be honest, as compared to other teams. And
but I
to be honest,
I actually
yeah.
doubt on KL Rahul's captaincy. So he
Oh,
showed actually,
we have
but
seen
let's see
how
how it
Lokesh Rahul
Maybe
goes.
captaincy
KL
of India.
Rahul. I mean, the
Yeah.
only thing is KL Rahul also has a lot of support. He has someone like a
Yeah,
Marcus Stumley, someone like a Jason Holder, and a Quinton de Kock
mhm,
to support him, along
yeah,
with the experience of Manish Pandey.
mhm. That's good for
So,
him.
so I mean,
And even they have a mentor Gautam Gambhir too. So
yeah,
he can be
and
the mastermind.
Yeah, as we know that how Gautam Gambhir to it has backfired to every team, how it backfired. So it can also backfire for Lucknow Super Giants as well. Let's see. Yeah, and so my predictions for this, to be honest, every as a Mumbai Indians fan, I definitely want MI to go. My heart also says that MI to win the championship, but unfortunately, MI are totally the underdogs in this season, as Bhushan has said. And to be honest, I expect a final between Lucknow Super Giants and mostly Ralston Royals on the list of the team. Even DC are also a good squad, and I think either KKR or RC might come as the playoff spot. And I think it will be Rajasthan Royals who might win the whole thing. So that's the
but
guys.
there was a
That's the
thing,
video.
right? Like,
Yeah, please.
there's a thing, right? Like, I think Karan Sharma joined one of the teams. Like, he was
Uh,
traded to one of the teams, and then that team won the IPL, and then he came to CSK, and that year CSK won the IPL.
uh,
Wait,
Karnataka
which
was
team
with the
is?
Mumbai
I
Indians,
think he's.
and we are
I think.
champions.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
he's
not
in
sure.
RCB.
Yeah, he's in RCB this year, I think. So,
Oh,
you never know. RCB might get the cup this time, especially
Mm.
under Faf's captaincy.
Yeah, let's see how it goes for under the farm.
Yeah.
and also imagine the situation that I was telling in the WhatsApp on that when RCB and CSK are playing, and at a time that six runs the record of one ball, and Fab du Plessis hits the six. What will be the condition of the CSK fans, especially they are losing the main force behind the champion win previous time. It will be a heartbreaking for the CSK fans. So yeah, so guys, that's our preview for all the IPL teams, all the 10 IPL teams we have discussed today. Sudhanshu, Bhushal, and also Protein was left us unfortunately due to some unavoidable reasons. So yeah, so thanks guys for joining. Hope you like the video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and also thanks to Shitanshu, Bhushal, and Protein. Protein, if you're watching, thanks a lot, and have a nice day. Bye. One, two.